Hey guys, welcome to Weekly Pattern Wednesday, and I am going to do the letter M for the pattern today only because with my experience of doing most of the letters, this is the most trying one, I guess you could say, and also it doubles as a W. So there will not be a pattern for the W, it's the same pattern, so you just flip it upside down. Now your letters do have a tendency to curl, most of them. So if you plan on sewing them on something or whatever you plan on doing with them, you may have to block them. Now don't feel threatened if when you make this, you get something that looks like this. It kind of is a little intimidating. You're like, where's the M? You have to kind of bring it together. Okay, so none of your letters look like letters as you're making them until you fasten off and you set them down somewhere and straighten them up. Okay, so this is the letter M that we're going to do. Alright, so I have my fine yarn and my 4mm hook. And what you're going to do is you're going to chain 19. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do a single crochet and second from the hook, and you're going to do a single crochet and each stitch all the way down to the end. That's going to leave you with a total of 18 stitches once you're done. So just keep in mind, anytime we start in a second chain from the hook on anything, that's always going to leave you one less chain than what you originally chained for the foundation, that is. So you'll end up having 18 stitches. And as I go through the instructions further down, I will be slowing down a little bit. I want to make sure that I get it exactly right, because the M took me several tries. So you may hear a brief or see me briefly stop, just so that I can make sure I get it accurate. Alright, so we did our 18 stitches. Now round or row 2, you're going to turn and you're going to do a slip stitch in the first 3, and that does include the one you're in. So go in there for a slip stitch, go in the next for a slip stitch, and the third for a slip stitch. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet in the remaining, what should be 15 stitches. So right now you're just making the foundation for your first stroke on your M. And you're going to find that the letter N is going to be made just like this. It's just going to have one less stroke. A lot of the letters are similar, like the C and the G, the E and the F, the N and the M. So you'll see that as we go along. So you're going to go all the way down to the very end, which should be 15 chains. Okay? So now this is what you have. Now for round, what I keep saying that? Well, it does say round 3. So you're going to chain 1 and turn. You're going to single crochet in the first 14. So the one you're in, you're going to start, okay? So we're going to chain to 14, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now in the next stitch you are going to do a slip stitch. Okay, then that's going to leave you with those 3 slip stitches that you originally done. That's going to leave those left. Okay, now you're finished with the first stroke. This is this part, and then now we're going to work on the second stroke, and that's called the downstroke. You're going to chain 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now for this you're going to do the same pattern. You're going to go in the second from the hook, and then you're going to do a single crochet in each of the next 11 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that last stitch right here should be 11. Okay, now you're going to do a single crochet in the slip stitch at the end of the row right here. So this one was originally our slip stitch, so now you're going to make that a single crochet. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to do one single crochet in each of the 3 slip stitches. So here's your first one, make that a single crochet. Your second one, make that a single crochet, and your third one you kind of got to work for, make that your last single crochet. Alright, now the second row of the downstroke, we're going to chain 1, you're going to turn, and then you're going to do a single crochet in each of the 14 stitches, first 14 including the one you're in. So that says 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's going to leave you with 2 stitches on the end, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to go in the next one and slip stitch. And then you're going to leave this last stitch, okay? We'll do that later. Alright, so now you've completed your second stroke. Now you're going to do the third stroke, which is your up stroke. So let's chain 14. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And once again, go in the second chain from the hook and do a single crochet. And you're going to single crochet in the next 12. So that's 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, I have gone all the way to the end of that row for 12 single crochet. Now what you're going to do is do 1 single crochet in the slip stitch at the end of the row. So right here, not in that very last one, but right here, what you're going to do is you're going to do a single crochet. Okay, now you're going to do a slip stitch in this next stitch right here at the top. Okay, so you want to go in there and pull through. Now you're going to work on the second row. You're going to chain 1 and you're going to turn, and then you're going to go right back into this slip stitch for a single crochet. Okay, so then you want to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you're going to do a slip stitch in the next. So you're going to have these left. Now your last vertical stroke, you're going to chain 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You're going to go into that second chain from the hook and do a single crochet. And then you're going to do a single crochet in each of the next 13. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I have gone all the way to the end now for my 13 single crochet. Now you're going to single crochet in the single crochet at the end of the row, which is here, like we've been doing, so make that a single crochet. Now you're going to do 1 single crochet in each of the next 2. So that's up this part. So 1 and 2. And then you're going to slip stitch in that last one. Okay, you're going to do a slip stitch, just like this. Okay, now for row 2, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to turn, and you're going to go right back in to the corner here for a single crochet, which is the same stitch in which you just did your slip stitch. And you're going to do 1 single crochet in each all the way to the end. So that's 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, so now the last thing to do is to chain 1 and turn, and you're going to go right back in the same stitches for another 18. And that's going to finish off your 4th stroke on the letter M. So you're just going to go all the way up. All the way to the top. Okay, and for that last one. Alright, so then you want to fasten off here. Pull through. And this is what you end up with, just like I said, a big old contraption. It looks really funny. Then what you're going to do is you're going to lay this out, and you're going to arrange it properly, and you have your M. Okay, so you got to be real careful up here at these parts here. They get a little funny, so just if you have to rewind the video, do so. Don't just say, oh, this stitch will do or that'll do. It will make a difference. So so far the M has been my most challenging letter, so I wish you the best on making this, and I hope you have enjoyed this for the pattern for Weekly Pattern Wednesday, and I will see you on my next video. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out, guys, and happy hooking!